The Warp Whistle Podcast. That was the whistle?
That was pretty cool.
That was terrible.
Just
My name is Mark, and I'm joined, as always, by my brother Colin. And this week, a very special guest.
Hi.
Oh, whatever. Sorry, I skipped over your hi.
Hi, everybody.
So you guys could have said hi at the same time.
We could have.
All right, so we're joined. You ruined it. We're joined by a very special guest, our cousin Cole.
Hi.
And Colin, you can say hi again if you want to.
What's up?
All right, good. So, this week we're going to be talking about Smash Brothers. As you can see, how badly we got derailed in the first 4 seconds.
Off to a good start.
We're going to see how this goes. But before we start off, we have a very special event, I suppose, for any of our video viewers. Now, if you're listening to the audio version of this, the next couple of minutes is going to be pretty boring. But I have in my hands...
Unless you like the sound of boxes opening.
Yeah, I have in my hands a Marth
Sounds like Christmas.
and a Villager Amiibo. Now, I've been waiting for these guys. I had these guys in my hands. Day one. Smash Brothers came out.
I did too.
I ran down to Target.
Target as well.
And I already had the game preloaded. I was just there for Amiibo, and they were opening the boxes. Scott actually was opening the boxes as I got there. And I had these guys. Marth was actually the first one that he handed me. And I said, you know what? I'm going to leave Marth. I'm going to leave the Villager. And I'm going to get Link, Mario...
His eyes are pretty low.
And the princess.
If you look at this.
Yeah. No, they're
And,
all... the paint jobs are not the best.
Because I thought that they were the most popular characters, right? I thought they were going to go first, and these guys would be just left on the shelves because no one really wanted them.
No.
And I was going to go back like the next week and just kind of keep picking at them. And so shortly after that, the news broke that like...
Well, it's kind of... If you really thought about it, it was like production 101. It's like the most popular characters they're going to make a ton of to sell out.
Right.
If the least popular characters, they're just going to make a short run. When they sell out, they're gone.
Right. And so why didn't we have these? If you're Mr. Production 101, why didn't we...
I didn't think they would sell out that quick.
Okay, yeah. So I kind of thought the same thing. Like I didn't really expect them to do reprints, but I didn't expect them to go within a week. So I've been waiting almost a year for these guys. Colin just picked them up. You got a couple too.
Yep.
And for any of you boxing people, Alan, this one, I've done some unboxing videos for Alan before, and the last one
This one's gonna hurt.
Lucario, I did it so violently that even Bobby cringed. And he's an unboxer. It was pretty violent, and I meant to do that. So let's start with Marth, I think, who's one of my favorite characters in the game.
What's Marth's name in French?
Marth.
Yes.
Yeah, Villagers, the Habitant, or Aldeano.
Yes.
Yep. Don't know why, but Marth just stays the same. I think it's because it's just a generic word versus an actual name.
Yeah.
You don't have to translate names. Yeah, let's rerail this. And for any audio listeners, this is what a box sounds like when it's opening.
That was
so many jokes just set up.
There were
PG, guys. Leave it PG. And for any video people, hopefully I'm getting this in frame. And
bring me on the show for a guest spot on a PG show, and then set me up for a lot of R-rated jokes.
So here is my Marth. He's got a bit of a bent sword, but I'm just gonna bend that back.
Jokes all over the place here, man.
God.
I'm just seeing how much I can push this.
I'm just gonna put this on.
Here's the Villager here.
He has a really fancy stance. Can you guys?
Oh yeah.
On the camera, do you guys see that?
Always has.
He's a fancy man.
That's how he stands in game, man.
Bam. Villager.
I never noticed the back art.
Opening.
Oh yeah, no,
the art on his cape.
Yeah.
So here's the Villager. Now my Villager right now does not have a fancy WWE Championship belt like Bobby's does. I might have to go on the store. I think it was an Etsy store that Bobby got that from, and order one of these because just he's got the perfect pose for it, right?
You can't have two champion Villagers though. They have to fight it out.
Yeah, I'm really good with the Villager now.
Oh yeah?
Or at least I was in February, the last time I played.
All right.
It's a long time ago, man.
There are the two new Amiibos. I've been waiting for these guys for a long, long time. I also got, like I said, Lucario a little while, and you finally got your Captain Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. So, like we said, we're starting off with Smash, but since we just opened the Amiibo, let's talk a little bit about Amiibo. Now, Cole, you don't collect it all.
I don't collect Amiibo at all. No, it's just...
Is there a reason?
Honestly, it's definitely one part. I don't have any room for them.
Right.
This past year was the first time that I have lived in the same place, city, town, whatever, for more than 4 months in 2 years.
Wow. All right.
So
college life.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be packing these up and moving them.
No, not a chance.
Not at all.
Not a chance.
And the other thing is, I'm not a collector of like collectibles.
Your dad really isn't either. I remember he told me. He was
yeah.
like, I don't get the point. I was just like,
No, like, it's I don't get the collectible. I didn't get the collectibles gene, and I can't.
I think Colin took 90% of that.
I did.
I have a tiny bit of it, and I like the, but as you can see from behind us, especially with Colin's 2 new Mega Man vinyls, and we'll be talking about Mega Man sometime soon, I think, based on those and a couple of new releases.
Maybe.
But yeah, so I think Colin got that big, but you didn't?
No, I just I didn't get the gene. And the other thing too is the only value Amiibos hold to me is for the gameplay.
Right.
And I quickly realized after playing my buddy Colin, not Colin, my cousin, but a different Colin.
Right.
He bought a couple of Amiibos, and I played against them, and they're computer players, and I get zero enjoyment whatsoever out of playing Super Smash Brothers against computer players.
Right.
So I just they serve no purpose for me.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Are there any that you've been tempted to buy? Like, just for the sake of just even having them on the shelf, you might be an in-the-box kind of guy. Are there any, are there any that you've seen and be like, man, that's tempting?
Captain Falcon is the man.
Gotcha.
That's just...
He's hard to get to.
And very hard to get.
He's unreal. And when they first came out, every time I'd walk by one, and Captain Falcon would be on the shelf, and it'd be like, if I were to get one, it would be Falcon, but no.
And that'll start you down a very, very, very dark and penniless path.
Yeah.
Frustrating path.
Yeah.
As many of our listeners and friends and the both of us know.
Yeah.
Colin, do you have a favorite Amiibo so far?
I don't. I think King Dedede is one of the best Amiibos. I don't really play him or like him as a character, but his Amiibo is really good.
Okay. Yeah. No, I like those bigger ones. Dedede.
Wario's good.
Wario's really good. I love the design of Wario.
Donkey Kong is cool.
Donkey Kong's great. Yeah, any of those, the guys with a little bit more to them, right?
Yeah.
You can see some more detail.
And he doesn't have one of those stands like this guy.
Yeah, no little like P stand or anything. They can just kind of stand on their own.
That's another reason I like Mega Man as well, obviously.
Yeah, Mega Man's great. I gotta say, I do like Captain Falcon, and I'm really, really enjoying Marth. I like the pose that he's in. I like that he doesn't have any stuff on his feet. He's not like a jumping pose like Link is or something like that. So
his cape's in a cool, windy position.
You know, he's a really well done character, and I don't have any of it like the, what were you calling the funny
Morph?
Oh, Morph, yeah.
Morph. If no one's seen that, Cole just showed us a couple of great videos.
Yeah,
we'll post those on our Facebook page so people can see, because that's just hilarious. But yeah, he's moving on up the ranks for me. So sticking with the news on the Amiibo front, there's a retailer last week that leaked Shovel Knight as an Amiibo, and everyone got so excited.
Oh, well, the first thing on everybody's mind was Shovel Knight is coming to Smash Bros.
Exactly.
First thing on everybody's mind.
Yeah.
I actually forgot that Amiibos were released that didn't have anything to do with Smash Bros. So I thought it was a guarantee. I was like, oh, why would they release the Amiibo without announcing him first? And it took me almost a day to realize. I was like, oh wait.
Well, I still even I still really thought that even when it leaked, I was like, sure that they were going to announce it for Smash. And even Cole, yesterday you were talking about that you heard there was an update coming for Smash.
Yeah, so today Monday was just regular maintenance, bug fixes and stuff like that.
Right.
But because it was an update to the game, and we just had the leak on the Smash Bros. Amiibo, or the Shovel Knight Amiibo, everybody was really excited, at least from what I could see on Reddit. Oh no, it's gonna be Shovel Knight.
Yeah,
Shovel Knight's
absolutely.
coming.
Yeah, so everyone was kind of set up in anticipation because they had that whole vote thing, and a ton of people were campaigning and going for Shovel Knight. And I know even like on the Geek Guru page, we were going Shovel Knight and Rusty from SteamWorld Dig, and they were two that I voted for several times, not just once. I'd go back multiple times and kind of switch days, and I'd go Shovel Knight, Rusty, and just constantly hit them with that. So so many people, because like SteamWorld Dig was on the top of the eShop for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Shovel Knight, again, top of the eShop for a long time. 2013, 2014, I think they were the two of the top games of the year, like Game of the Year contenders for indie games. And so everyone's kind of waiting and seeing like, okay, what are these characters? Maybe Shovel will be the first one announced. And then they announced at PAX this Amiibo. Yeah. It's real.
Oh yeah.
And everyone, again, is like, hold your breath. What is it?
So I have a question. I heard something.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's true. I didn't do any research into it.
All right.
I probably should have, but is Shovel Knight not out in Japan?
The game?
Yeah. I don't think
Colin,
Shovel Knight. I don't think Shovel Knight is out in Japan. I don't think it made it across the water.
Okay.
And so, as long as Shovel Knight is not out in Japan, then there's no way we're getting him in Smash Bros.
Interesting.
That was the big debunk for the Shovel Knight coming to Smash Bros.
Gotcha. That's interesting. I don't know. Colin's going to look that up, but I'm going to talk a little bit about what the actual Shovel Knight Amiibo does. So if nobody's, I'm sure most of our listeners have heard by now, but for anyone that hasn't, the Shovel Knight Amiibo unlocks a special mode in the actual game.
No release.
Find it there?
No release in Japan.
No release in Japan. Holy shit.
North America and
Japan, you're missing out.
Yeah.
Import. You don't. I guess you don't hear this often around here. You get everyone importing Japanese consoles or European consoles. Import an American console and download Shovel Knight because
I feel like that would be like a phenomenon. Like people go crazy for it.
It's such a throwback, and it's like there's nothing. I mean, maybe it's a translation issue or something like that, but I mean, there's not that much dialogue in the game that I think would need, a ton of stuff. I'm sure you could get even crowdfunding or crowdsourcing for a translation. Man, that's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Shovel Knight unlocks an exclusive thing in that game for the Wii U. I think for the 3DS. No, not for the 3DS.
It does
Wii U.
things for the 3DS, but not the same.
But not the exact same mode.
Not the multiplayer.
Okay. So the multiplayer mode, though, is exclusive to Wii U, and that's the only console it's coming for. Because everyone was saying, when it released for Xbox One, it had Battletoads. When it released for PS4, it had Kratos. And everyone was saying, man, this game was like, the Wii U made this game what it was. Nintendo fans made this game what it was, made it a success. Bought it enough times that they were able to port it over to these other consoles. What are we getting? And for me, it was like, yeah, we got that game a year ahead of anyone else. I played it through on my Wii U. I played it through on my 3DS.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad now because I bought it on 3DS for portable, but I also bought it on Steam for console kind of thing. Right. Because I'm going to have Steam way longer than I'm going to have
your 3DS.
My Wii U.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I'm missing out on that, and I don't want to buy it for a third time.
Right.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Well, you can still get the Amiibo though.
Oh, I'll still be getting them.
Luckily, it's a co-op mode, so you can come over to my house and we'll do co-op. And the Amiibo is awesome. So I've been reading some stuff on the Amiibo, and I guess it sounds like Yacht Club is actually handling most of the production of the Amiibo.
They designed
Nintendo seems to be kind of licensing the NFC chips. And Yacht Club seems to be taking care of the rest. Now, I might be wrong. If I am, tell us on our Twitter or Facebook page, and I'll correct it next episode. But I think that they're handling it, and they're handling production. So they're actually, I just read right before we came here, that they're actually producing the Shovel Knight Amiibo at the same factory that Disney Infinity characters are made at. Which is really cool, because I'm a huge fan of the Disney Infinity characters.
Why wouldn't they do them here?
Don't know. Not a clue. But that's what I just read.
By here, I mean the Amiibo.
Where the regular Amiibo are produced. I don't know. But stylistically, I love the materials that Infinity stuff's made. Did you see the Infinity 3.0? Star Wars?
I saw them, yeah.
Awesome. I saw them in Walmart yesterday. The characters look really, really cool. Mickey and Minnie look awesome. The two that I saw from Inside Out look really, really cool, and the Star Wars characters are just
Very quick side note of
amazing.
Star Wars. This Friday, September 4th, Star Wars Force Awakens toys are coming out.
Oh.
They're doing like midnight launches and stuff at Walmart's.
really.
I don't know if they're doing it here, but around
Okay.
North America they are, and
Interesting.
I'm probably gonna buy a ton of them.
Spoilers, man. I won't be able to look at any of them.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's coming out way before the movie releases.
usually do.
That's yeah, I guess
They usually do.
I guess so.
So do you think
it's-
that you'll be able to buy the Kylo Ren toy and then take his mask off? Will you do that? Will
And
you do
will
that?
it be Gilbert Godfrey?
I hope so. I think you can't take the mask.
That's-
Like you can see his mask off now. Like,
Yeah.
but although the Lego toy, I don't know if you guys saw the Lego one.
No.
He has like his mat. Like you guys saw his mask before, right?
Yeah.
He has one over his head,
Mhm.
and then you take it off the Lego toy, and it's the same mask underneath.
Ah, that's awesome.
Yeah. But
Nice
they-
little fake.
The
out.
first pictures they released was of him without his mask on, though.
Yeah.
I
And
just find that
they
weird.
told you the casting, didn't they?
Yeah, and you knew the casting,
I mean,
but you weren't
it's-
sure. Like he has long
yeah.
black hair, and
Yeah. So I mean, it's like a snake-looking fella. I can't remember his
yeah,
name.
he
right?
does look like
Yeah.
Snape.
Okay.
You very young Snape.
Yeah. All right. Well, that derailed a little bit, but so back
Wars.
to so back to Shovel Knight. I mean, the amiibo looks cool, and there's still a chance that he will be in Smash Brothers. I mean, that's still kind of. There's an amiibo there. There's a huge fan outcry. What do you guys think?
I think he should be in Smash Brothers 100%. And I think that the amiibo should unlock him.
Yeah. Oh,
So you
the
don't have to-
amiibo.
the
So
amiibo
you,
figure
you
itself.
have to get the figure to unlock that.
You don't
character.
have to, but if
Ooh,
you do get the
interesting.
amiibo, you get the figure.
And you get the unlock for free.
Yes.
I
Or you
don't.
can pay
okay.
the $3 for him or whatever.
Right.
I don't think Shovel Knight is coming to Super Smash Brothers for at all.
I think you're
And
right.
No?
I don't. And I also,
Man,
I
you guys
want
are
him
killing
to,
me.
if Shovel Knight doesn't get to Japan, if the video game itself doesn't get to Japan,
Yeah.
then Shovel Knight's not coming to Smash Bros. There's no way they'd do that.
But why? Oh, so with that logic though, why is it getting made into an amiibo? Because the amiibo, I mean, they're still big in Japan. They're still Nintendo's still a Japanese company. They just made this big
Actually,
announcement and all that kind of stuff. So why go through the trouble of creating this amiibo and letting them and licensing this amiibo when your argument is that it's not big in Japan?
I'm gonna counter yours as well. with
Okay.
Another thing,
Okay.
Lucas and Roy and Marth.
Yeah.
They weren't in games in North America when Smash first came out, were they?
No.
Yeah, but Nintendo doesn't care.
Nintendo's in Japan
'Cause they're
doesn't care.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so it's the same. It's just the opposite thing.
Oh
No, it's the opposite.
Okay.
Nintendo
No.
of America is just kind of a puppet for Japan, so they don't have
Okay.
any say in anything.
Okay.
So they weren't out here,
Yeah.
but Marth was huge in Japan. Marth is
Yeah.
huge in Japan. Lucas, Mother 3, that was already out.
In Japan, yes.
In Japan.
but not in North America.
No, the
So
only
this is just like switching
Yeah.
sides.
yeah, but I think the only character that I can think of that didn't have a game and was in Smash Bros. Before his game came out is Roy in Melee.
Yeah, he wasn't in a game before.
Because Roy's game came out in 2002 in Japan on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
But Melee came out in 01, but I think that's the only exception. I think everybody else has come from a pre-existing game.
Interesting.
Very
All right.
interesting.
And with that, let's wrap up. Unless you guys have anything else to add on the Amiibo or Shovel Knight front,
Nope. No.
so let's start talking about Smash.
All right.
Colin, Cole, you guys want to lead us off? Let's go with like a timeline of Smash. So Cole, first Smash Brothers.
Yep.
You're a little bit of a buff with the dates.
Oh, okay, yeah. So first Smash Bros. Came out in 1999.
Okay.
I spent
N64.
and yeah, Nintendo 64.
Okay.
I spent most of my gameplay on the original Smash Bros. Getting beat real early by you guys, and then just sitting on the couch watching you guys play.
Out in the
Yeah.
barn in East Bay.
Yep.
Burned, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I don't
so-
have a whole lot to talk about the original Smash Bros. Because my experience was very limited until one of my buddies in college has it, and we play it sometimes.
Right.
But it's definitely not my first preference, so I don't feel
Okay.
like I can really talk about that one.
It's Colin. You want to add anything to that?
The first one,
Yeah.
I loved it.
Okay.
That was like the commercial. Let's talk about the commercial for that.
Sure.
Do you remember the commercial?
Yes, I do.
Whether-
Very well.
People dressed in costumes, Nintendo costumes, running around a field like What's the name of the song?
Imagine me and you.
And they're all like skipping around holding hands. And then when the song starts to pick up, they just start beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Fantastic commercial. If you haven't seen it, maybe we'll either look it up on YouTube or check our Facebook page. I'll see if I can find that and put a link.
So that alone, we were just like, what is this?
Yeah.
And then you get the game, and it's like one of the best things ever. And probably you, me, and Garrett White.
Oh man, yeah.
Played a lot. And then if we were at Garrett's, it was me, Garrett, and his brother Clayton. And we just played nonstop.
Yeah. And it, like Alex and Jonathan, Cole in the summer. Anywhere we went, we brought our N64 or
Smash
someone had an
was the
N64, but Smash, that was it. And it was such a weird concept because everything with Nintendo was kiddie and getting along, just like pretty much like they are now.
It still kind of is. It's like a kiddie fighter.
Oh yeah, but and the way they did it, which is so weird with the Amiibo, was the first thing, it'd come down and it'd be a figure and it'd kind of roll like that on the table and then stop.
That actually worked pretty good.
I know. And I couldn't do that again if I tried. And then like a beam of light would come up and Mario would just like go into his fighting pose. And that's how they explained it. It was like these toys are fighting each other or whatever, right?
Yeah, it was a kid's toy box, and even there was a hand that came down to pick them up.
And that's where Master Hand comes from. And that's,
came
from. Anyone that's just picking up, one of the last two games and sees Master Hand and sees, all this kind of stuff, they, if they didn't play the original, they don't really know that everything is based on the concept of, it's some person manipulating two toys to beat the crap out of each other. And that's how Nintendo sold it, because it was like, I can just picture the guy like thinking of that concept and going into the executives at Nintendo, this happy shiny company, and being like, yeah, so I kind of want to make a game. And they're like, cool, yeah, what's your idea? And he's like, I kind of want like Mario to kick the shit out of Pikachu.
That's really interesting because so originally it was not Nintendo characters at all.
Really?
Because, well, think about it. Where did Captain Falcon's moveset come from? Not F-Zero.
No.
He's a race car driver.
Yep.
So, the guy who, Sakurai, Masahiro Sakurai,
Yep.
I think that's his name.
That's it.
He had this game, this fighting game, he wanted to produce where the characters get the percents and they get knocked out of the ring and everything else.
Right.
And it was actually Iwata who said, this might not work, but what if we use our popular franchise characters? What if we put Mario and Link and Samus Aran in there?
Iwata's mark?
Iwata again.
Yeah.
Just come on, man.
It was...
That just makes me miss it more.
Yeah, no, he was...
It's like we mentioned last week, I don't know if you heard that episode yet, but it was like the first press release without a Nintendo Direct. Like, oh, that's just depressing. And this is just another... I never knew that story. That's really cool.
I didn't either.
Iwata is huge for Smash Bros. He's probably up there with Sakurai. He's probably the number one reason that it's around and it is the way it is.
Imagine it was just like just Japanese fighters.
Yeah. And you can kind of see that with the Fighting Polygon team.
Right.
Because some of those characters, the Polygon characters, don't look like the models for Mario and Captain Falcon and Fox and Jigglypuff.
So that's kind of funny because you mentioned like taking your characters and the Runbow game that just came out this week. That's why I'm excited to play that, is because it's all these indie characters like Shovel Knight and Rusty and the guys from Guacamelee and Zeo Drifter and all these other guys that like come together, and it's kind of like indie Smash. I can't wait to play that game. I haven't picked it up yet this week, or last week. I'm gonna pick it up this week, and so it's funny that like that little idea of like, okay, this could be cool, but let's put our franchise characters, or let's put characters that people are familiar with, and like that for me, like that commercial. Seeing them all in a field and happy-go-lucky, and it's like, okay, cool, just another rant. Like,
it's amazing.
Just another standard Nintendo game, and then they turn it on its head, and this other game's the same way. It's like, the regular characters are, all right looking, whatever, but I want to play with the those indie characters that I'm used to and that I love and that I've played other games with. So very cool concept. Moving on.
All right.
GameCube.
So Smash Bros. Melee came out. It was a launch title for the GameCube 2001. And I'll do another Iwata throwback because, again, Iwata made it so that Smash Bros. Could release on time for the launch of the GameCube. They weren't going to get it done,
Right.
and they were only like a month out. And so Iwata, as a producer at this, he's pretty high up in Nintendo at this time.
Mm-hmm.
He gets down in the trenches with all the coders, and he works with them and bug fixes and everything else.
And he worked on that after doing all his other stuff. So he was
Working in the
doing
middle of
all
the night.
his managerial duties and all of his, producer and all the other stuff that he was doing at Nintendo, and then go afterwards on kind of his own time.
Yeah.
And fix this game and make sure it was ready for launch. It was just insane. But I mean, that game's still around.
Oh my god, the game is huge.
That game is bigger than any other one.
It's got the biggest tournament scene right now. It didn't until just a couple of years ago. It was
it's weird how
Brawl was big, and then Melee just, for whatever reason, it just took off. It's I don't know if you guys have watched any professional.
I watched a ton of it.
Yeah, I watch it all the time.
It's just like I think I wouldn't know personally, but I think they say it's the most balanced, it's the fastest, and it doesn't have like those elements of tripping and randomness.
So it's not the most balanced at all.
Really?
No, not even close. You'll only see top competitive level play. You won't see more than a handful of characters.
Yeah. No, I think the newest one's got better balance.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
but Super Smash Bros. Melee has a bunch of things that are programmed into the game as techniques, like special techniques and stuff, that you cannot. There's no way you could have planned around them. Like, there's no way they were developed for the game.
Oh, like all the fast dashing,
All the fast
stuff.
Yeah, like there's a technique called wave dashing, I think.
Wave dash, that's it.
So the way wave dashing works is in Super Smash Bros. You can dodge, right?
Yep.
So if you push the shield button in the air, you'll dodge. And in Melee, you have to dodge in a certain direction. So if I push the shield button and I push up on the joystick, then my character will be invincible for a couple of frames, and he'll move up.
Yeah.
And he'll jank up sharply.
Mm-hmm.
So wave dashing is when you do a short hop off the ground, and then immediately as your character leaves the ground, you dash down and in a direction into the ground. And what happens is, when you dash into the ground, your character does the full dodge animation, and they slide along the ground as they do it.
Gotcha.
So some characters like Luigi can do almost the whole distance of Final Destination in one wave dash. He just dodges into the stage and boom, slides across.
Cool.
So there's a lot of... The reason it's so fast is because there are a lot of weird game engine mechanics that people just have abused to the point of it just being a completely different game.
I think that kind of helps with it sticking around so long. Is any game that's around that long, people find glitches, people find things. You look at speedrunners of Zelda.
It's all about exploits.
And it's all about exploits, right? And I think, that's one of the reasons it's lasted so long. And, so to move on now to Brawl for a second, for the Wii, which came out...
Oh, 2008. Yeah.
There we go.
That was a big gap.
Oh, it was a huge gap. There's, especially considering, Smash Brothers comes out in 1999.
Yeah.
And then 2 years later, you get Super Smash Brothers Melee, and it's like, okay, that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And then you had to wait 7 years
for Brawl.
Yeah. And another 6 years for Wii U one.
Yeah.
So, and Brawl came, and it was like, and the Wii itself was not a real hardcore console. They had the Pro Controller, they had the GameCube ports, so you could still use your GameCube games, but every single thing on the Wii was friendly. Mm-hmm. And this was kind of the friendly Smash Brothers game, right? Yeah. So it introduced random elements like tripping.
The Final Smashes.
Had a great character roster.
Final
Smashes, lots of items, different things. But yeah, it really introduced a lot of things that could kind of level the playing field. So, going back, thinking when you were kind of getting your ass handed to you in original Smash Brothers, if we had maybe started with something like Brawl, you probably would have had a chance. Because the original Smash Brothers, because this one is a lot more random. So Colin and I could be coming at you, both trip, whatever. You do a final smash, hit some kind of crazy item, and send us off the stage, even when you're younger and less experienced with video games. whereas now you can just kick my ass anyway.
Yeah. And well, that's what Sakurai that's what he wanted to do. He saw how competitive Melee was, and he says, I'm going to kill this on the spot.
Yeah.
And so he makes a game that is as anti-competitive as he could possibly make it.
Right.
Yeah, with all these random things. And
yeah.
The cool thing I thought about Brawl was the Subspace Emissary. I liked that a lot.
Yeah, introduced a kind of story mode-ish kind of thing.
Yeah, it was like a
side-scrolling type game. Yeah, it was really. I enjoyed the game, not from a competitive, but just from a game that I played. I really enjoyed playing it. And it's I got a lot of time out of it. Like I said, the roster was great, and really did some weird characters. The ice climbers come to mind. There's really some cool stuff in there.
So I got a question for you guys.
All right.
How crazy was it when you saw in Brawl for the first time third-party characters?
That was cool, and that's another trailer I want to take up.
Snake and Sonic were the two third-party characters.
There was only two. Okay.
Yeah, it was just Snake and Sonic.
And do you remember the first trailer
for Snake?
With Snake?
Oh, that was awesome.
It was the trailer for Smash Brothers, and I think I still have this saved on my computer. And it was, so you had the full trailer and went through the Smash Brothers game. It was like Smash Brothers Brawl, and then it went black.
And then you see there's a bunch of time left.
Yeah, there's a bunch of time. And it does the ring, like bling 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 from the Metal Gear games, and Snake, come in, Snake, and I can remember actually sitting in this room, which used to be my bedroom, and sitting over there where my computer used to be, and just watching this and just freaking out by myself, and just kind of losing my mind, and just such a cool trailer. I mean, not quite as I don't know, maybe, but I guess not quite as funny as that first Smash Brothers trailer of actual
TV trailer
people in mascot costumes, but yeah, man, that was one hell of a way to get this game hyped up.
Humped up.
Game up. Yeah. Perfect. Anyway, so that was really cool. I don't know. That just always sticks out in my mind.
I don't remember the reveal for Sonic at all.
I don't think it was I can't think of a trailer reveal. All I can think about is when. Do you guys remember the Smash Bros Dojo website?
Yep.
And they had.
I followed everything on IGN, I think.
Yeah,
they had their own.
I went to that site all the time.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every single day. Yeah, so just Sonic one day appeared on Smash Bros Dojo as, hey, look, we got Sonic now. It's like, what?
Yeah, that was...
Yeah. So that kind of leads us into the newest Smash Brothers for Wii U and Smash Brothers for 3DS.
Yeah.
And we've all been playing the hell out of these games. Cole, I know you spent a ton of time because you came over my house the other day and just destroyed me for the first few matches because I was pretty messy. Mm-hmm. Then I came back and kicked your ass with Link a little bit.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna have to settle this after the video, after the podcast.
Like Reggie says, we'll settle in Smash.
I'm excited.
That's good. That's good. But no, so I mean, you've been playing this. So what are your thoughts on the new games?
New game is my personal favorite. It's awesome. You've got, what is it now? It's 55 characters if you include the DLC characters, maybe
something like that.
And you count I count the Amiibos as, or not the Amiibos, the Mii brawlers, the Mii fighters. I count those as 3 separate characters.
Easy.
So yeah, I think we're at 55 or 56 characters now.
Something up there. Huge roster.
By far, it's the most balanced game so far.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I just really enjoy it. It's super fluid.
Yeah.
The animations are great. Looks great in HD, 1080p, 60 frames per second.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything bad to say about the new Smash Brothers game. I play it all the time.
Sweet.
That's my favorite one too.
Yeah, mine as well. I mean, the series only keeps getting better. The more they balance it, the more they do with it, the better it gets. The roster you can't complain about.
No.
Speaking of the roster, the Mega Man reveal was also awesome.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah,
that was the coolest reveal, I thought.
Yeah,
the coolest trailer.
It really was.
Definitely.
I know, Colin, you were definitely freaking out.
Well, he texted me. He's like, "Did you see the Smash Bros. Trailer?" I was like, "No, I'm out." I think I was at work.
I think so.
I was doing something. He was like,
doing something.
He's like, "Hey, just watch it when you can."
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey," I was like, "Something big's gonna happen." I didn't expect it. I was just like, "It's like who was revealed? Who's revealed?" And I was like, "Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da." It's like him on the. I think it zooms up on the black. He's on a cliff.
Yeah.
And he's in a shadow, and then it opens his bright white eyes, and it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
so
as
good.
soon as you heard that sound when he opened his eyes, like that. Oh,
like his
man.
teleporting sound.
Fantastic. Yeah. Oh, so good. That's such a good trailer.
Yeah.
So I mean, the game's great. What do you guys think of the 3DS version? Going portable, finally. I thought the way they did it was really cool. They locked in the frame rate, 60 frames a second on a portable. The way they did it with like the items moving at 30 frames a second, the assist trophies moving at 30, like it was really, really smart use of that. You know, the power or lack thereof, I guess, of the 3DS.
Yep.
But I love that game. I did not expect.
I played that more than the Wii U one.
Yeah. And if you had told me, 5-10 years ago that Smash Brothers would work on a portable, I would have looked at you like you had 10 heads. I probably would have wanted it back then because I played a ton of DS. But yeah, I don't know. So what do you guys think? You said you played more?
I played it more. I don't necessarily like it more.
Right.
But people kept saying it's going to be a demo for the Wii U version. And I was like, yeah, it probably is. But I bought it anyway, and it definitely isn't. It's a game on its own. It's friggin' sweet.
Yeah. Cole, what do you think?
I think the 3DS version does the best version of classic Smash Bros, like the one-player classic run.
Right.
I think it just is perfect. I mean, you go through and you can pick paths, but you still follow that same linear fight the guys like in the old ones. The way that the Smash Bros. 4's one-player modes in Wii U, I think they suck.
I do too.
Right,
I think they're awful.
They're not nearly as strong as the 3DS.
And I think the 3DS is great.
Yeah.
Like, Smash Run is way better than Smash Tour.
Yeah.
That stupid board game version of
Definitely,
Smash Bros.
100%.
That is just...
I don't even know if I played that.
It's literally... It's awful.
I think I played it once. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing that I don't like... Well, I really wish that they shared the same stages. And by that, I only mean that some of the stages on 3DS are awesome, and I wish they were on the Wii U version.
Yeah, they're very, very cool level design for the 3DS.
And as a guy with big hands playing on a 3DS with...
You gotta get an XL.
Yeah, I gotta get an XL.
XL.
I've got the original 3DS, and so I've got big hands. It doesn't necessarily work, and it's just not...
I remember
the
last
control
year
scheme's not for me.
we were playing against each other on the 3DS this Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And
yes,
I was
I
like,
remember that.
you were like holding it, and it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, man, you got it. And I was using the giant one, and I'm just like...
Super
Playing it like a regular controller, and I've got my hands my hands
Crunched
contorted
around it,
just so that I can hold the controller because it's so narrow and so close together. My fingers touch.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you got a new 3DS XL or something, I think your enjoyment of that game would go up.
It would,
exponentially.
100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because it's one of my faves. So I think with that, let's kind of wrap it up. Unless you guys have anything else to say about the history of Smash Brothers. I mean, we could probably go off on another half hour to an hour on our favorite stuff in Smash, but
Everybody should play Smash Bros.
yeah, I agree.
Yes.
So, and we're very excited. So before we go, we're very excited for CaperCon, which is coming up in less than 2 weeks. Very, very close, and there's going to be a big Smash Brothers tournament. So if you haven't purchased your tickets for CaperCon, if you're in the Sydney area or the Cape Breton area, or you want to travel down, get your tickets. You can get them online. You can get them at a few stores in Sydney, at the local NPC. Anywhere else you can get them?
I don't know.
You can get them My Secret Identity,
probably
Comic
get
Shop
them.
in Glace Bay, I think, maybe.
CBU
But
probably.
and at CBU, I'm sure. But capercon.ca, awesome. I can't wait. We're doing some stuff there. We've got some cool stuff in the pipeline. But I can't wait to even just go spectate the Smash Brothers tournament and just see what these guys are bringing. Don't know if I'm going to enter. Don't know if I'm that confident in my skills. Maybe if I practice for the next week and a half, I'll feel confident to enter. I don't know. We'll see. But can't wait to see that. So check that out, and we'll definitely be providing some stuff from CaperCon. So tune in for that too.
Very quickly, favorite character in Smash of all time.
In Smash of all time? Okay. Mario.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Mario.
All right.
Yep.
I was sure it was going to be Captain Falcon.
You know what? I love Captain Falcon, but Captain Falcon and me don't gel.
Okay.
Because Captain Falcon is just he's super fast, but he's also really precise, and he's not nearly as aggressive as I want him to be. Like, he's not safe when he's being aggressive.
Right.
He's real stylish and real cool, and he shouts all of his attacks, which is just the best.
Makes for great internet videos.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god.
Punch, Falcon punch.
But I'm going to say, as my overall all-time favorite, every single game I can play Mario, and I enjoy Mario.
All right.
And you like the Flood. That's
Yes,
what was
I
weird
do.
for me, because when we were
It's
playing the
awesome.
other day, I was picking Dr. Mario because he still has that
No.
twirl down like
Don't
he did in
need
the
that.
original game, and you still
Okay.
like the
Flood.
Flood.
I've never seen anyone that can actually use the Flood well, so I want to.
I know.
After this,
And
I want you to use it
we'll
against
play.
me.
demonstrate.
We'll
Yeah.
play.
All
We're
right.
gonna, all right.
We'll
So
play.
that was just a weird thing that I remember. My favorite,
Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon, but I switch between I like Captain Falcon, Link, and Marth.
Cool.
And I've been trying to like mess around with Duck Hunt, but it's not working too well. So I stick with those 3 characters. I like Duck
It
Hunt as a
sucks
joke.
when you have a character that you
But-
want to be good at.
I
but
know,
you're just
yeah.
like you're
You
like,
can't.
I can't do it.
I know,
Yeah.
yeah. What about you?
Yeah. let's go with
Fox McCloud.
obviously.
Always?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Ever since. Well, actually, it originally started as Kirby because my friend Garrett White showed me how to just master Kirby. He
Yeah.
wrecked me with Kirby.
Yeah.
And then he also became a Fox player, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna also pick Fox and learn to whoop your ass.
And you did.
Nice.
Garrett's still very good at it.
Yes.
So Fox, might as well say some other ones I like. I also like Link, and like you said, I'm trying to master Mega Man, and it's not. It is working out for me.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not like
no,
Duck Hunt.
I'm decent with Duck Hunt. I'm pretty good with him.
But I'm
He's
just no
just
Fox.
He's not as no, and that's it. Like Duck Hunt Dog, I'm good with, and I've put a considerable amount of time in it, but he's just not up to that level. I think it's because of the years of playing as Falcon and Link, and now Marth even. I've got 10 years plus of playing with these characters, and Duck Hunt for less than a year. It's just not going to be there. Talk to me in 1 or 2 games when Duck Hunt's a little bit, got more time under my belt with him. Maybe that'll be better, but for right now, I'll stick with those characters and keep on working.
Cool. That's it.
All right. Well, thanks for listening. Make sure to head on over to our Facebook page. Let us know who your favorite character is. Let us know on Twitter as well, the underscore warp whistle. I always do that, damn it.
Every time.
Just like Bobby and his Instagram / iTunes. He's always like, follow us on SoundCloud and Instagram. Damn
We're
it,
also
iTunes.
starting an Instagram page.
And are we? All right,
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
there we
cool.
go. That's news.
I think I might start my own fan page called The Underwhistle.
The under whistle. Thanks, Cole. You'll never be on again. This is Cole's first and only guest appearance on the Warp Whistle. And so subscribe on iTunes. Follow us on SoundCloud. And until next time, thanks for listening.
Yeah, see
Bye.
you later.
Yep.
All right.